purpose for this video is to show Dorothy Hanson how to do the course module. Okay, so course modules have to go, they can't go in the left-hand side. You can't do a direct link. That's why in the one I showed you, there was a folder, and they were located in the folder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create just a content area, which is like a folder, and I'm going to call it Lessons 2, just for the sake, because I already have a Lessons one in here, okay, right there. I'm going to go into Lessons 2, so it's blank. This is where you put your module, okay. So you're going to do a Learning module. It's under Build Content, Learning Module, and that Learning module needs a name, okay. I'm going to call this Dorothy's First, and you can put some text there if you want to. Permit users to view. Looks like the default on this one is yes. So I'm going to click OK. So now I have a module, but it's empty. So to put stuff in it, I have to go into it. So I'm going inside the module, and see it's already set up and it's waiting. So now you insert a module page, and I like to use numbers because it almost infers that the students must do an order. I'm going to use a dash on this one. I'm going to say first page, but you could put a description. You put whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to click submit. Now that a module page is if you just want it to link to text. Okay, from this point you can put whatever you want. You can put a link to a video. And it's going to ask you for the URL. Oh, browse my computer, browse mashups. This is where you can go to YouTube, and you can go find one. I've never really used this, I'll be honest with you, and I can't spell. Pentonics. Let's see what it comes up with. It's supposed to reach out into YouTube, and look, it does the search. It finds the one. You select it. You can also put a description, click submit. So that's the second thing they're going to see. You can put an exam, you can put an image, you can upload a file, you can do everything that you did in Angel, you can upload in here. And every time you create a new something, it creates something over here. So let me do one more for you. I'm going to upload just an image. I'm just going to choose this one, which happens to be Danielle and Dave. So my third thing is now listed right here. Now, even though in the instructor's view you see them all one right under the other, what the student sees is something slightly different. What the student sees instead, and I think I didn't turn that one on, sorry. Let me go back and turn it on. If you look over here, you'll notice that I didn't make it visible. So show link. Okay. So we can see it as a student. Now I'm going to go back and view it. We're working out of the Lessons 2. That's the one we created. Dorothy's First module. When I click on it, boom. Everything that I uploaded is going to be there. And that is how you build modules. I put all of mine in one folder that says Lessons. I'm going to go back really quick to that one course just so you can see how that one was laid out. I don't know what that noise was. Sounded like somebody's trying to get my attention. Okay, so the way this one is laid out, I'm going to view it as a student. By the way, you can change the landing page, that the student doesn't have to see that funky home page. You can change the start page. You can create your own announcements page, and that's kind of what this is. You can create your own so that they see your announcements as their first landing page. That's another lesson. Anyway, so I'm going to click on Lessons, and so I created a folder, and inside that folder is all of my content. The reason why I did mine this way is because this folder is going to be, I'm going to set adaptive release on it. It's going to be blank over here. They're not even going to see any of this. And the adaptive release is going to say, before you can gain access to your materials, You've got to read your syllabus and take this quiz. And what this does is it confirms that they read it. That's just a true false. I read true false, that kind of thing. So again, I create a folder, and inside there, these are 4 learning modules. And when I click on one, this is a learning module.
Will you do all 16 weeks basically under that lessons? Or do you have like lessons 1, lessons 2, lessons like 4?
I did this by chapters because what that allows me to do is not be bound by weeks. If I do an 8 or a 10 week or a mini semester, this way I can say do chapter 1 and chapter 2. I don't have to rebuild my course. So.
But all 16 week or whatever lessons would fit under the lessons?
Oh yes, yes they will.
Okay.
Yes they will.